How you feel? Good morning. My beautiful people. My people. All people. Black and white and coolie people and shiny people. What's the dealings? How you feeling? A big request goes out to everyone. Sheldon, you shelled down the place. Guy Raz, Wagwan. People, good morning. How is Peely? Peely is okay. Jody, with the okie dokie pokey. You know what I say? I want to talk to you in the morning here. And Chin, how me can't hear from you? You make bad mind deed, you come up on my page. I swear some my black heart. I don't know how Sharon doing, you know, but I see her over Lali last night. Lali put her up, so she look alright and good and well. Sharon is well. But you hear me I say? I want to talk to you this morning because I want my friend a reason. And she asked me about generation curse. Zin? She asked me what I think about generation curse. So we're going to have a conversation about generation curse. For all of who don't know what generation curse is. Generation curse is a thing, how you should put it. Them say when I drop off a head, drop on shoulder. Zin? It's like your family and your family. It's a traditional thing where, as I was explaining to her, I was saying that our generation curse work is like a cycle. A mother have 5 pitney and the son come out and say he want have 10 pitney because his mother have 5. Or a daughter come out and say her father get 5 of them and she want have 7 of them. Or because she want outdo. So that is what they call a generation curse. But remember, the generation curse, it can be broken. But it's the newer generation who can break the cycle. You don't have to carry on. Kedin with the generation pokey. Lord of His mercy. Born with goodness from over Diane. Over Diane part. My mother-in-law Diane. Zin? And our generation curse go again. It can work off of abuse too. Where you have some people grow up under abuse. Where their mother or their father or their uncle used to beat them. And them come over and say, I see when some of my mother used to beat me when time she grow me and see me, so me I go beat my pitney them. Me used to get beaten when I little, you know. I used to get beaten when I was little. Me used to have an uncle named Winston. I have an uncle named Jonah, I have an uncle named Francis, I have an uncle named Tony. 4 uncles. See? I remember everything them beat if you stay in the yard. Me turn big man and get my kids them. I never beat them. I never beat them. See? I never beat them. So that's why I say the generation curse, it can be broken. But it's we the generation after the first generation, we are going to grow the third generation. We have to break it for them. So it's a cycle. See? So, we are reason about generation curse. People say, boy, them want to know how them fathers assault. How them mother did assault, how them comes assault because I must something them mother do and how them father do and where them could have done. It's like some people just blame everybody. See? Because here me look upon it. I never go high school. I never go a university. I never go a college. But my daughter and my son come. See? My son went to Pembroke. See? And my daughter went to Queens. See? My son decides say him want to go work and him want to go turn artist and him want to go do film things. So him not deal with no high school. I no war with him. Because remember me this seminar deal with the school. I never get to go to high school because money never did run at the time when time we forgot to the next phase. But me decide to make a work. But me now spend the whole of my one for my daughter go a university. I remember me devoted myself fishy finish by the hook or the crook. So if I didn't even for sell buckle and wipe car glass, my daughter did have a finish. So that is how you break a generation curse. Because remember, so I never come see my mother go to college. I never come see my grandfather and my granny go to college. You understand? But me wanted my youth figure. See? Me wanted my youth figure. So I break the generation cycle. And now my niece, which is one of my brother youth, she got a university too. She got high school. Because remember, my brother did go high school, you know. I just me never go. All of my rest of brother them go. See? So you have to break the cycle. We can't sit down. Because when I tell you this, I always tell people, you know, we can't get back the good old days. We cannot get it back. Because the good old days, nothing we never really did have no good old days. See? Hey, look, Miss Dottie for me. Tell her she have my number and now call me. She don't know my thing already. She don't know my thing. But I look for her before the Christmas come. Tell her I love her. Miss Dottie is a great woman. Take care of my pitney them for me. Sometimes when we're young and a nice woman. She come from Havana. I love her. See? Come like a mother. And my mother love her. See? So when I say, Danny Bo, big up. Some people love talk about, yo, if I did one time and if I did one time, we have to stop living at something there and talk about if I did one time and if I did one time. See? If I did one time, we need to let go of something there. Because I remember 20 years ago, Lasco, I was for $20. And now Lasco for $200. Now we have Lasco La Soy. See? We used to have $20 Pampers. Those days are gone. We now going to get back. Them 20 years ago, you used to have shimmies. Now nobody don't have shimmies anymore. And they used to call onesie pull under. A onesie them have now. And them have some more other things now. Them have newborn Pampers now. Because nobody now wear nappy again. See? Because them have say nappy help shape out the baby one time. Nobody now use nappy again. The clothes still a sell. But nobody uses nappy anymore. See? So what we are do? And the generation curse. But enough people don't learn from the old days and bring it over to the new days. Because remember, we are living in a social media era now. Right? Before we give our kids them tea, remember we give our kids them tea when them young. As in, we'd have thermos, and we have thermos, like, with the water in it. So, instead of we have to go hot up water every minute or boil water every minute, we go have a thermos. See, I don't know where I go on now with the newborn baby thing, because I'm not a newborn, I don't know where I go on. I have to ask the baby mother how she do her thing if she get up and go boil water, she still have thermos. But I know the thermos still about, I know that. See, remember say, sliced bread sell no more than ordinary. Hardware bread never stop sell. Quarter bread never stop sell. Those days are still there. Seeing? How do you buy a pack of butter? When you buy the pack of butter, it automatically come cut up like it come in a some small stick. Instead of one time you come and say you can buy pound of butter, half pound of butter. You still can buy a stick of butter. These things are still available. You can buy a bag of oil. Like how you could buy a big $10 oil. And you see me? I don't know if people still say big jilla oil again. But people just say, give me a bag of oil. Seeing? But what we should do, as the, because remember me in the old generation now, you know. See? So the newer generation what they about, what you have to do is use some of the grassroots days instead of, like you have to know how to, what the word they may look for. You have to know how to separate certain things from certain things. Like all the while you can buy milk. See? And all the while you can buy milk, but you don't know. You have bush tea, where we used to tell you, say, yo, busy tea, the on the tree, where them things grow in a yard, soursop leaf tea, all of these things, enough of them, the nowadays generation, and know, say, soursop leaf can drink. See, the whole of the bush, them where you see plant on the tree, them can drink. All people used to do that. Meanwhile, enough of the youth, them just grow up and be a tin milk, be a Lasco, be a this, be a that, be a powder business. So them now grow up for love. Them now grow up for love. The roots. See? If certain things that they don't know how to, you know, subsidize. See? So, them things they are with the general, the generation of now, not really understand. And we, the parents, play a big part. We, the parents, play a big part in what is really going on, because we get people still grate a coconut, you know. Don't get me wrong, you know. Don't get me wrong. People still grate a coconut, because before my mother passed, she get up and grate a coconut. You know much of my finger me used to grate in a coconut. But should it get easier now, we buy coconut powder. Because coconut powder is selling a heavy brand now. All Richie coconut powder they have. Richie coconut milk. See? And gone already days, we have to have the real coconut bucket. But we have options now, whole heap. See? Anita said it's true. When I was working in a supermarket and my daughter said she wanted to do the same, but I leave and went to university. Now she want to go university. They're not true. They're not good thing your daughter do. She follow. So generation curse is real. Remember, you know, enough time as I say, me used to hear people sit down and say, like me used to hear some of my friends them sit down and say, yo, want to man a breeder, you know. Want to a 10 youth, you know. Me never get up and say, I want 10 youth. I said I wanted a youth. Because me know me not can maintain 10 youth. Me know that in my head long time. See, I may end up and get 2 youth one time. Boy and girl. See, so for me, sit down and hold some like an idle argument like, so how me I going to maintain 10 youth? Not for them youth, yeah. I remember one time a youth is dead, you know. Him Craig, you know. Or we had him go to school, you know, down Sunlight Street, you know. And when Craig dead, you know, and I bury. Some youth say, I remember this a whole heap of years ago, this a more than 10 years ago, me I tell about, you know. When Craig dead. Some of the man them I say, yo, blood cleat, yo, so when me dead, more and bury like Craig, you know. Like big girl I carry me castic, you know. And me I say, 10 years ago this, you know. 10 years ago this, you know. And a man I say when him dead, you know, him want 6 girl carry him castic, you know, like Me know death is a must. Me know death is a must, you know. But me nah go sit down and talk about me want 6 girl carry me castic or 6 man carry me castic. Like a life me I pray. Because there is so much more to life. If we just sit down and go make it happen. See? There's so much more to life. That's why I say the generation curse can be broken. But your mindset. Fresh Cut. The biggest restaurant in Toronto. Biggest restaurant in Canada. Fresh Cut. See? So you know we sit down and a pray. It's like I always hear some mother get up and them tell us say, me did have my daughter one time, me at 13. So I know nothing. I know nothing if my daughter breed when she 14. Me never dash her away. See, and the cycle go round and round and round. Because remember, nowadays, a grandmother is 30, Nowadays, a grandma is 30. So when you look for grandmother at 50 and 60 and 70 years old and 80 years old, and you say, that's my grandmother. When you go to a man look, and you see that girl and I tell you, that is my mother, because if you don't notice, once the kids them reach 15, them and them mother they on same height, them and them mother look the same way. See me? So that generation here grow faster than the normal. Because one time when they used to somebody at 40, 40 used to all. 40 used to all. See? And now, 40 come like a the new 20. Nobody no want take them time for grow again. Everybody a rush to get big. But what we need enough to sit down and realize and reason with enough of these little young girls. Because I understand, I know a reason with them, it come like say a reason with a wall. I understand. But if I a family member them, all you have to do, just sit down and have this talk with them. Just sit down and have this talk with them. Because, as I tell one of my brethren again the other day, say, we might come from the same place, but our upbringing was different. See, we might come from the same place, but our upbringing is different because many people can say, yo, remember when I was little, I never have no shoes, I can't sing that song then, because I never go through that. So, we might be the same age, but we have different experience. See, I never know about 6 or 7 now we are asleep on one bed. I never grow that way there. You understand? So, me listen your story and you listen my story. Even though we come from the same place, we even the same community. See? Remember saying, whole heap of people never grow certain way where them have breakfast in the morning, lunch in the afternoon, and dinner in the evening. 3 meals, that's 3 square meals per day. Many people just eat one time, and when they eat, them don't know when again them are going to eat again. Seeing? So, that's why we are reason about generation curse. If you did have one shoes, spoil your kids them, and make them have many shoes. But when you teach them and give them the many shoes, show them how to take care of a shoes. Show them to not to expect too much. Because when you sit down and expect too much, you will get disappointment. And disappointment will bring you in a depression. You go stress out yourself and say, because you plan. You plan, And you just plan and I say, listen me, at this me I go put on and I go put on this and then you check it out, it not work. So you stress out. And you have your hand for your jaw. It could make you want to do things. Remember, you say you not work. When you're not working, and you don't have the money that come from nowhere, it make you sit down and pray, be foolish. It make you sit down and pray for thief people things. It make you sit down and just pray one bag of things. Remember me did young, and them always say, the devil give eyeglass work for you all the time. See? If you now work You don't have that mindset if you get up and go out, they go do something. Like whether you go to school or you go to work, but you go do something. Once you just sit down and not do nothing. Or the first time I work list that. First thing you plan for lay down in a bed late. And that's what I learn from long time. Don't lay down in a bed late. Get up. Make the sun come catch you. And when the sun come catch you, good body Nisha say she want me add Nisha, because we like add people upon them Nisha. Angel.
Good morning,
Brandy.
Richie.
Morning, Nisha.
I
Good
call
body.
from DC, Maryland. I show a little love
Yeah.
to your fans them.
Over here.
Yeah,
Good.
always attack positive stuff. But listen to me there work on them something then.
Yeah.
But Richie, me
Glad
just
you
ask
listen.
me everybody a talk about jacket. I want to get jacket to Jamaica. Walk one. Come in my last.
Come like you never catch a conversation over at that.
But I know you not get jacket though. You make straightforward, baby.
Let me give you a feeling for
give me a little joke before I go work.
Let me give you a little feel. Let me give you a little rate name the power one. See? We are talking about generation curse. You see that jacket up that we talked about a while ago? Enough generations, like my generation and the other generation, them grew up as a jacket. See?
Yeah.
Listen, you know.
Yeah,
Just listen to what me say. Because what we are talking about generation curse. It's like a woman, like in a 1950, did have two men. She never know who was the right father.
Somebody
so she
said
get the
don't
one
change
she
the
are feeling
subject.
for the most. Then, now that generation curse they come over now in the 80s. Come over in the 80s. And when it come over in the 80s, the cycle go on because a girl say her mother have two men and she say her father have a bag of pitney.
So it run, it's a family tradition thing.
In the 90s.
Yeah.
See? But now in a modern time now, situation go on long time. In a modern time now in Anisha. It's like a girl just say, can remember say, we as man have a mindset but we say we want to have enough girl.
Yeah, because a man is regular man, typical man,
right.
No matter which culture.
So we say we want to have a whole heap of girl. While you have some woman have the man mindset also. She want to have man because she say, boy, I do it, she do it too.
Yeah.
Anything you do, me I do it back. See? So the jacket something we are going, enough of we are jacket and we not even know.
All right,
until
Richie,
we go
let me ask you one question. When you hear the girl that talk yesterday, look at confusion there. When she said she got dash her the belly. When some dash her belly something, can me don't even get it good. Cause through me work so much, I don't even listen. It don't make no sense. Cause the canvas me say everything stupid about it. At the end of the day, she have a man and they meet her with a man. And she didn't want him. At the end of the day, the two of them for figure that part. They don't it? Because when them are sex, we never did it.
Right.
Yeah, so if she walk in a jacket on him, and nothing wrong, I'm one man, it easy something, it don't go bad.
You see that jacket something there, me I have a different conversation on the jacket something there. Yeah? More Nisha, more may have a different conversation on that topic there. Because to me I talk about generation curse and now the jacket something, we have to go back down in that conversation there. Zane, but you don't say from down in Maryland, DC, I love you. Nisha, good body. Big up yourself, hold tight and make sure you hold tight. See? Lot of his mercy. So, that was Nisha, my friend. So, listen me again now. We are talking about generation curse. See? We are talking about generation curse. And generation curse is a thing where it is real. Here where you broke generation curse. Generational curse is a mindset thing. You don't have to try come be like your father if your father was a gunman. You don't have to come be a gunman. And if your mother used to be a prostitute, you don't have to be a prostitute. You can come be something better. Right? You don't have to come be like your mother. But if your mother aspired to be a doctor, you still don't have to be a doctor. You can come be a lawyer. But you have to just look on the ambitious part of your family and the better part of your family. Don't dwell on the bad part. Because it's that not how we always do. See? Remember, you know, we look on the bad side of our family first. And then we now look on the positive and the better side. Enough away? Alright. Enough man father mind them and take care of them. And them come and don't look and feed them offspring. They don't come and look on their offspring. So who them take off of? Them don't want a responsibility, so them run from responsibility. But they don't remember how much them father used to sacrifice for them. Enough girl, alright. Remember, you know, enough worthless mother you have, you know. We know how to have the pitney, you know, but them don't take the time and the patience to spend with the pitney. You understand? These are things where it's a generational thing. Alright. I grew up with my grandfather. Because I grew up in a family. A family I grew up with. My grandfather come set it for him pitney them. My mother, my uncle them. See him? Him buy yard and him buy car and him. Because I remember say my grandfather used to have a Datsun. In 1980 something. My grandfather have a Datsun. And my grandfather had that Datsun. And I say I want to come be like my grandfather. We don't run leave him family. Him come take care of him family. Remember I go England left Missy and Puffy, you know. See? I go England in a 2001. And when I go England in a 2001, my daughter 4. See? My daughter 4. And them a struggle. My son and my daughter struggle. And I say, you know, so I have to go back to Jamaica. Because I could have make a sacrifice and say them have to go and suffer. Because I go look it for them and set it, you know. But I say, you know what? I go suffer with them, you know. I say, I go suffer with them. So me make a sacrifice for my family and not for myself. So there's a difference. There's some choices in life where you have to make. Sometimes you do it for your family and sometimes you do it for yourself. Then you help your family. How me look upon life? You have to set yourself first before you can help anybody. Who did it already? You help them, but you have to help them in a small way and help yourself in a big way. See? Because now, you know, I don't advise nobody to go get a bag of pitney right now because everything there, feeding there, pampers there, food there, everything there. See? Not cheap. We are living a time right now when you go to Mama look. See, you know, we have online schooling. Many parents can't afford a tablet. Remember, I saw one girl DM me last night and I said, one place named Faith Spend. So them a look if we can donate some tablet to them. And then you have another place down on one part where I ask the same question. So, what if people or what if children at a disadvantage? So when you look on that now, you say, so the mother go breathe so much time? Why the mother breathe so much time? Because remember that question is gonna always be asked. Why you breathe so much time? And then enough people don't want to go down in an explanation because they don't want to answer them questions because true some of them come with the pitney and them have the pitney and I say, boy, the father now do nothing. Some of them are liars. And make sure I get that out of the way from now. Now for the mum of them, I lie at them. They might tell lie. The father do what the father for do. The father do it and it might small. But through them have this begging and licky mentality. And them know some people love pitney. Them take the pitney and carry the pitney all about. And tell lie on the father. And enough of them are beg and now mark nobody face. You see me? And enough of them just go out and them send out who fi send out and them get to them forget and them and the same man with them send everybody do nothing. A big oxtail and French fried chicken with vegetable on the side and soursop juice. And that them a drink. See? So that is just one scenario of our generation curse work. Them mother worthless, them come worthless. The father worthless, them come worthless. Nobody don't want a responsibility. Let me tell you how generation curse break again. Like for instance, we born and grow a ghetto. Many of us who born in ghetto, we never grow up, come see no bill pan no table. Anybody tell me say they used to come see no bill pan no table. We never used to see no water bill, we never used to see no light bill. We never used to see none of them bill there. Because in the late 90s, we get cable. See? So we never see no bill. Now we get big. See? We have to deal with the bill them because things and time change. So you tell me, say now you are 40 and you just move out of your mother place when you are 30. So that means at 10 years you move. Remember, say the cycle been changed, you know. Seeing? The cycle been changed. But enough people don't want it to change. Because when you make a step forward, I don't believe you should take a... Because remember, say things are rough. Because if you're never used to you paying bills, if you're never used to... Sasha, don't a country different from Kingston. Me never used to see no bill. And a jungle me born and grow. Me never used to see no bill. So, you used to see it, I never used to see it. I remember say country ghetto different from town ghetto. So there's a difference. See? Remember say country a place where plant up the nice fruits, them pine and this and that and all kind of things. I hear they picking up the tablet with long Brazilian hair and them bleach skin, turn up and fingernail do up and the latest outfit. Yeah man, that is true. That is true. Then the girl them now have to come out. Remember saying, the girl them have them girl them thing up, you know. Then them have been at the Brazilian long time and been, remember, you know, begging is the norm in Jamaica. Begging is the norm in Jamaica. It's easy to beg. Me tell you know what the new thing now. Enough people come on the internet and say, them go and take 1 2 day or 1 3 day without embarrassment and get the help of them can get and then go back to them regular lifestyle. Because them know say people are going to bash them and people are going to chat and people. Come on, you know watch that program. You know watch so much program and see it, man. Monique, easy with the okay. Okay, dokie. See, and these are the things that I try to tell you people. Generation curse. All right. You see, abuse was always happening when we did younger, but we never know say abuse. We think a scolding we get. Not for we abuse we get. See? Not for we got abused by our uncle. And when I say abuse, physical abuse. I don't mean sexual abuse, you know. That happened to many, you know. But physical abuse and verbally abuse was 2 of the major things that many of us young kids went through. See? So, when you go sabam and you take anything where you can find and fling and lick your picnic, bust up the picnic head, bust up the picnic face, bust up the picnic nose, chip out the picnic foot. And then when you're done, you tell them, say, don't cry, or else me I go give you something to cry for. Enough of our parents should be in jail. And remember, as we Brandy said, mental abuse was a big thing because of many women and many men sit down. And when them sit down, them tell the people, say, you're not rich, now you're worthless. You're big and worthless and you're dirty and you're coming like your father, or you're coming like your mother, or you're coming like whatever you're coming like. And them have that are going at the picnic head every day. I tell the picnic, say the picnic not reach, now we are the picnic not reach, now we are the picnic not this and the picnic not that. Fifi, good morning. Seeing? So a whole heap of time we go through enough of the mental abuse, there's physical abuse and verbal abuse, even sexual abuse. So it was and it come like the norm. So the generation curse when enough of them come and them beat. Alright, you know say enough people they got so abused that them feel like say if them not abuse for them pick me. And I love because they were taught that it was love. Because when them get the beat, them say, I show me love you, make me do it. I show me love you, make me do it. That is why enough girl, them mother used to get worried about thumping at their eye. And their eye used to them have to wear some big glass. Because a long time big glass are wear. And a long time people are use makeup because one time when you see them get the thumping at them eye, you see black and blue. The whole over here used to black and here used to have a next color. See, enough time when we used to see that. See, in a Jamaica. See, enough woman used to get abused. And then the man used to, enough of them father used to abuse them mother. It's like when them come and them get a man and the man beat them. And them go to them mother and tell them mother. Them mother not say, don't make no man lick you like how your father used to lick me, you know. Them not say that. Them not say, me never did, you know, when your father did do me them something there. And sometimes me cause it. And all of them something there. Try remember this. Abuse is wrong. There's no other way in saying it is wrong. There's not a good abuse. There's no nice abuse. There's no cute abuse. There's no pretty abuse. Abuse is wrong. See? But some of us, yet I remember, you know, I'm telling you something, I have whole heap of experience, you know. Remember one girl, you know, I did like her one long time, you know, but she did there with a bad man. See? Name Roddy. Roddy a bad man. As they say, oh, that Roddy kick her down and box her down and thump her down. And she and Roddy there for years. See? She and Roddy end up left. And she said she like me, I'm going to like her. Because them time they know we young and thing. So you don't know. Big girl we want. And it's like she a go around because me a deal with niceness. Me a deal with beg you a good night kiss. Me a deal with roses and chocolate. Me a deal with all of these nice things. While when she did there with fear bad man, him say, blood clot, girl, I want you. Kick down your blood clot and kick her down one flight of stairs. And she roll down the stairs a couple times on her side. I hurt her on her face, I hurt her everywhere, I hurt her. So like, I realize, so she not give me a play. You know? She don't want to give me a chocho. Because I beg chocho, because I remember I'm young and fiery. See? Balls them fresh and young. Not even hear them upon them good. You know what I mean? And when I go to Bam and say, yo, you not give me a, yo, come like a beat, you want me beat you for your front, you know. And she has to reach in and know, say, sometimes that nice. And when the girl tell me, say, Richie, sometimes that nice. I get so upset that me not chat to her again. Because me say she an idiot. Seeing? But I will instill in her, she gets so used to it. So when somebody a try show her niceness, because that's why even in a relationship right now, woman, you can't put out too much to some man when you're used to nothing. Because when you're not used to nothing, when you go to some man and say, babes, you would hold the knife that way. And you must hold the fork this way. You should hold the fork in your left hand and put the knife in your right hand. You must say, oh, the blood clot that girl you tell me about. You can't carry certain people a good restaurant, them are going to shame you. They don't know how to put the tablecloth on them lap or put it in your sock. So that means the food not dash up on them clothes. You understand? And then you are going to try to teach them when them all and them not willing to learn. See? Them not willing to learn. So when you go to some man start to explain certain things to them say, yeah, this them and you style them. So ignorance at bliss right there. So see ignorance at bliss. Because you will go some man and tell a man say, you and him live. You are him woman. And you are tell him say, one, you can't clean the bathroom. Him say that is a disrespect. So one, if he live by himself, who would clean the bathroom? That means that this man you never grow with no parents where I tell him say you're weak for clean the bathroom. Because remember once you're using the bathroom, you're supposed to can clean that. I only there when I live with my granny. And I use red oak. See? And I use stain polish and genie. And wipe and shine. See? Where I come from these parts. So if me live with a woman, me now wait for the woman and I talk about, oh, remember, you know, when my brother sing the song says against the law to wash panty and you know for the house cleaning, you know, and all of these things, you know. Remember say when you're young and ignorant, you know, the song nice, but reality a fuckery. Because if you grow with your grandparents, you're going to learn the cleanest thing them, because nobody don't have a nasty granny. Nobody don't have a nasty granny. Everybody granny clean. Because my granny was a clean woman. And my mother was a clean mother. So the generation that they come up, so how me finna come clean? Me fi clean. See, sometimes actually we think too ignorant. We think too ignorant. So enough things fly over weird and I went time it late where I said, Jano. And let me tell you this. Some people ignorance are still not care what. The whole of them get at the worst of them be. Because them not have no change, want change. Them not put no mindset for change. Some people know how to collect money, but they don't know how to make money. Them don't know how to go work for money. Because the least good thing them say them can't bother. See? So you have to know how the thing go more time. Can I watch this again? Man I always be man. Man I always be man. When you put it over gal thing, gallis thing. But remember say you have some nasty gallis, you know. You have to remember that, you know. While you have some man where a neat freak. One time gone, when a man too clean, them say I'm a batty man. Like a batty man alone clean. Straight man can't clean. Like if you go to a woman come to your place and you tell her, say, take off your slippers out the stuff. I don't want nobody walk in my place with them. It's like, it's an embarrassment. And, oh, if you say that, oh, if you do that, you can't tell me to take off my shoes. It's a style. And remember, certain things you adapt. Like here again. When I get the opportunity to go overseas place on a tile them off. See? On a tile them off. Them off carpet or rug. See? But most people place a foreign carpet out. See? So once you go to and go a place, you have to take off your shoes at the door. So that is why you have to know, so you have to go change your socks. See? You have to know, so you have to go have on your shoes not to think. Because if your shoes stink, you are going to smell it, and the people are going to smell it. So that's one of the first things when you travel. Because if you also have thinking foot of your yard. See? If you have thinking foot of your yard, and you are going to go to somebody yard, especially like all Thanksgiving, and come up and people want to go visit other people yard. See? People want to go visit other people yard. You know what that? Eh? You know what that? Because you don't want to go to the people in place. And when you got the people in place, then say you think. Jesus Christ. Because remember, we might not tell you the same time because somehow we don't know how to bring the truth across to nobody. Because there is no easy way in bringing across the truth. That's why I said to people, you have to clean. And before you talk about other people, look around your surrounding. And they say if you live in glass house, don't choose stone. See? Generation curse. My grandfather was a clean grandfather. See? A gallis. What you mean, grandfather? Mr. Daggy. Remember, Daggy was my grandfather name, you know. See? Newton. And me and my grandfather got Stone Love dance up a house of Leo. Them time they used to have a liquor named Green Sun. See? And my granny. Remember my granny married on 1 million years them married. Whole heap of million years them celebrate. Remember, Mavis and Newton Davis, I was my grandparents them there. I love them and miss them dearly. See? My grandfather wasn't a man of many words, he was a man of action. October in born. See? And my granny born in August. So you know, regular they made clash. Regular they made clash. But you don't know, me never see my grandfather beat my granny yet. Me never see that yet. Them argue. But me no come see my beat her. Me have a uncle who beat him baby mother right show. Winston. As I say, who that him beat her? Me never come follow Winston. Seeing? So we are talking about people of the generation curse. Not because your parents used to use big board and lick you. You're supposed to use big board and lick your pitney. Because remember that was never love where them a show where I was abused. See? I was abused. We used to get abused. We used to get abused. So now you have your children. Remember them used to tell us stay in the yard. We never stay in the yard. So when we are beat our picnic, no want to tell them to stay in the yard. Them have to go through a little. No at the time with them have to stay in the yard, you know. Because we have to reason with them and show them. Say, listen to me, and say how much little young picnic are dead. Eh? All you have to do is sit down with the youth and tell them, say, don't rush to get big. Because when them get big, them are going to see what you did that talk about. Sean Sparky. Me just did tell them that a while ago, said not liquor alone is abuse. Let me rephrase again and say, you have verbal abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, mental abuse. So that's 4 types of abuse. You understand? Because verbal abuse is when you get up and I tell the people not reach nowhere. Dirty stinking girl, batty boy. See me? And I call the people some name where the people them have a strong mental if you go through that. But what you must do is build up your youth, courage mentally. Build up him confidence. Make your youth know say them are the best. Make your youth know say nobody no more than them. Make your daughter know say first thing anybody will have a daughter. Because remember this, you know. If my daughter make a man take her for fool, and she want that happen. Because the way how me grow my daughter, I tell her never forgot. Here's a queen. You're born as a little princess. Now you're a queen. You could have never be a butterbean. See? A man should treat you with respect. A man should treat you like him want you and him never want to lose you. If a man treat you like a piece of floor cloth, that means him no want you. And remember, say from a man be said the first time and you allow him to diss you the second time, that is where you go wrong. See? So you have to sit down and reason. Just like how you have to reason with your son too. You have to reason with your son and make him know, say, listen me, they're with girl with ambition. They're with girl that treat you with respect. Not because a girl have pretty face, you got to take her stinking attitude. She can talk to you anyway like she feel like she talk to some little dog or she talk to some farmer animal. So you have to show your youth them certain things and that you have to build up in your youth them, instill that in them. That means that anybody come forward, them have to make you know, say, listen me. And the next thing you need to teach on the children when them are go out, not because somebody inviting you out. Make sure you have your money. Make sure you have your money. That means that anything can happen. When you ready to leave and them not ready, you can call a taxi and leave. Because you don't want to spoil nobody fun through them are going to carry home you. See? So you just make them know, say you have to leave because you have things to do in the morning and whatever. So you not spoil no fun. So you are going to just call a cab and them go and enjoy for themselves. See? Never leave home without you get vexed money. You hear? The things them want to teach the youth, them are that to not teach them, want to make them sit down and say, oh, true, somebody come from foreign. Yeah, man, the person that have money, man, them can pay for the food. Don't break your youth them that way there. Don't break your youth them that way there. Don't make them feel like anybody owe them anything. Them owe themselves. And you have to respect yourself before you can respect people. You can't love nobody more than yourself. Tell the people them say, don't love entertainer more than themselves. Tell them say entertainers are human beings too. Tell them say Beyonce fart and her belly run enough time. Regular she in her bathroom and shit. Tell your daughter that say Beyonce body will use up. You don't need to tell them say enough of the people them where them are idolize. Them have life too. Them are a superhero. Enough time Beyonce eat curry and some whole heap of something and shut up herself. Una see Cardi B showing this enough time. They have only things that Nicki Minaj perfect. Only make a sad mistake. Nicki Minaj like a fart side all one on right now. You can't believe that Trinidad, the whole of Trinidad you could have fart out. Prep! On a ball out, you can't believe a Beyonce really fart so. So now if you make them know say Even though you respect the artist is human being. You know what I mean? And them thing they have to sit down and read and tell the youth them because I realize what if we make entertainer grow with pitney them. A lot of us are losing our kids to the internet. What if we are losing kids to the internet? We have to be the one where dead with we youth them and make them lose them way. Because to the way how the world around now, it's easy for your youth step off, you know. It's easy for your youth fall off. It's easy because there's so much distraction in the world, especially on the internet. If you look on the internet and see some people, wanna look on some people and just because them put on, like for instance, this bag when in Birkin bag. See, is the latest trend now in America, Birkin bag. Offset by 4 of them for Cardi B. $180,000 I see put up on receipt and they're all over the internet. So now, some girl are going to want Birkin bag. But what them need to understand, say, money and money are two different things. Somehow we have money. Somehow we have money. You understand? Because if somebody can take up $100,000 and buy 4 bags. Zine? Because you have to remember, you know, Flipper did sing a song say, your vehicle can't be dearer than your house and your rims not dearer than your couch. I never say enough to live good, I never say enough to look good. But remember, you have to have a roof over your head. Old people always tell we say, look somewhere to put your head before you push your cock. But them never go down in it and say, you have to look somewhere to a roof over your head before you go say you go fuck. See? Them never tell you the whole of that something there, you know. When nowadays, when time somebody hear you say, yo, look, somewhere to push your head before you push your cock, you know. Some man thinks it's about thing and a freak thing. And them tell you say, yo, why for that? The generation now take what them granny did tell them. Them now take granny teaching. People, stop lose yourself to the internet. Me no say you can't follow a little mix up. Me no say you can't follow a little gossip. But you don't have to indulge in it. Remember say, come next year, you know. We have more done spit me in a world, you know. Because guess what? Online classes now can't last for long. Because if you have to do online classes, you have to stay home and do the online classes. So where the youth are going to eat if you don't have no work? Where the youth are going to eat if you don't have no work? Because they are forcing you to stay home to make this child do online classes. When the child is by himself, do you trust the child to be by himself and do his work? No, you don't. Because him have too much thing, him can flip channel, him can do this, him can do everything. Meanwhile, when he's in front of a teacher, the teacher have him for a couple hours. Him have him break time, him have him lunch time, him have him go home time. And when him come in yard, him have him yard time, him have him homework time. See? So if the online classes continue for the next 6 months, we get fucked. May I tell you no? Because we can't do it, we can't. Because if we go to the way we work is vulnerable. Everybody who has a job right now, your job is vulnerable. Nobody's job is secure unless it's your own business. Nobody's job is secure. Everybody's job is vulnerable. You are a liability because I know your father place, I know your place, and I know nobody where you know a place. So where them say no, member is a thing, but it can't last for long. You understand? So many times we mention some things, people say we chat too much and we are idiot and we are this and we are that and we are everything. See? But we have a little bit of sense and we are not fool. So okay, I have my YouTube channel. People, I want you to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Right? Just click the link in my bio and you see my YouTube page. Subscribe. I'm going to upload this live as it finish. And then I save it. So if you don't want to watch it back, you go over YouTube and go watch it. So for all of my new followers, them, want to do that for me. And the little girl when named Danique, you know she pass off. And you don't know. May I beg for our family, because you don't know in a difficult time like this. You don't know. Financially, our parents don't have it. May I beg any assistance. May I beg. Jojo set up a GoFundMe page. Anywhere at all, anything one can do. May I beg on the people. May I beg on you. May I beg on you for Danny. May I beg on you. May I beg on the people. That little girl, she not even get to live no life. The little girl not even get to live no life. May I tell you no. So, may I beg for her. No, wrong thing that I just put up a while ago, you know. The little girl drop out. And may I tell you no, say, it hurt me heart so much that's not even a picture I want to put up. Because it is a sad case. Remember, I just lost my mother. And losing her mother, and then now this little girl that just come drop out. May I beg on a please. Who is Danique? Danique was a little girl that I was helping financially. She was in the hospital. She had many illness. She had bad kidneys. She had asthma. She had pneumonia. She had bowel problem. She had every sickness where you can think of. She had diabetes. You understand? And it's like she lose her life at a young age, about 19 years old. If you see her, she look like 12. Zane? Yeah, Black Cherry. She passed away last week. So as I say, people, may I beg you no, anything, no care how small it is. No care how small it is. Financially, our parents don't have it. It's a struggle. And we up in a one part, percent catching them live. Them say them have a little candlelight. Afar. I don't know if the road there if you go up there. See, when the mother used to come down a public hospital, a 4 bus she used to have to take for reach a public. You understand? So, I just say I couldn't know people. I beg you know. See, every time when I come on, I gotta do a video and put it up. Put up the GoFundMe page. Anything one can do. People. See, it's just a sad case. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not like, right now, I have one of my next friend when need a liver transplant. She tell me say she not ready for me put it out yet. But she need a liver transplant. Me have a next friend who have kidney problem. I be a sick friend me have. All of my friend them when me love just are sick. You see me? And if me start put up the whole of them one, say them like some of them, like two of them other two that they are foreign, you know. But this little girl here, she need it. Trust me people, she need it. My next friend D, she need a liver transplant. Her liver gone. See? So she tell me, so she got when she ready, she got tell me when to put it out. And whatever. My next friend, when me I call her enough time all days, me not hear from her. Me have a next friend we have cancer. Yo. As when me I say, the life I got cut off. But people, see the cash up there. Me I put up the GoFundMe. Follow me, subscribe to my YouTube page. Do. Me I beg you no. Yeah man, that one day I work too man.